Exodus chapter 20, verse 12, commandment number 5. Honour your father and mother, so that you may live long in the land the Lord your God is giving you. The first 4 commandments that we've looked at so far have dealt with our relationship to God. And now we move to the final 6, which all are to do with our relationship with others. God sets up society and faith this way. Before we're able to honour and love others, we first must get a good grasp of who the true God is, understand his character, and be dedicated to him. And so now, commandment number 5, honour your father and mother, serves as a connection point between the God-focused commandments and the human-focused commandments. The covenant was passed down through the generations. So to honour your parents is not only to give them their due respect as your authority figures, but to follow in their footsteps and obey their teaching as they pass on the faith to you. This is why God was able to give the Israelites this promise. If you obey your parents who have followed my laws and kept my covenant, then you may live long in the land that the Lord your God is giving you. And this commandment's not just for kids either. We're often guilty of this, I reckon. We picture all adults sitting around listening to the 10 commandments until number 5 and all the adults leave and sit the kids down, they listen to that, now they're gone. The original audience would have been adults hearing this. Adults are called to honour their father and mother as well. And so what does it look like for us as 20th century Christians? Well, I think in the most basic sense, we're called to care for, listen to and respect our parents, no matter their age or our age. And on a deeper level, it calls us to respect and honour God-given authority. Because, in ancient communities, you had many fathers and mothers, as we do in the church. We are to honour and respect those who have taught, encouraged and nurtured us in the faith. And we can do that by thanking them, by blessing them, and by most of all continuing in the faith that they have encouraged us in. We may not come to know Jesus through our earthly parents who may not be Christians, but if we listen to our spiritual elders, we can continue in the faith. So take time to listen to the older saints in our church and to give thanks to those who have gone before us. And this is a beautiful truth, especially if you're in a situation where you've lost your biological parents or you're unable to connect with or trust your biological parents. As Christians, we're never spiritually orphaned. Not only do we have a perfect heavenly Father, but we have been drawn into a community with many mothers and many fathers, and we are called to listen to them, to learn and respect them in Christian love as they love and care for us. And remember, all these commandments that we get are a response to God's grace. And as we come to Jesus, we are forgiven, we're saved, we're transformed. And as his Spirit transforms us, we are given a heart that obeys his authority and other authorities. A heart that loves the truth and that listens to the voice of our Heavenly Father through his word, but also through his saints, our spiritual and or biological parents. So honour your father and mother.